Torrey Pines is a beautiful piece of nature in Southern California. What's beautiful about a beach is also what's dangerous about it. There's a very different vibe of what it feels like to be there in the middle of the day versus 10 at night. There is a little feeling of you don't know exactly what's out there. In 1978, Barbara Nante and Jim Alt decided to go on a camping trip to the beach at Torrey Pines.
Stole my heart the minute I saw her. You know, it's that feeling everyone gets, you know, when you find that person that fits.
They were really good together. They loved each other. They had so much fun together, and you could see it. Barbara, she was outspoken, very popular, funny. Jim, great personality. He was the life of the party. And my sister was like that, too.
Barbara and Jim set up their sleeping bags on the beach itself, and it was sometime in the night after they had fallen asleep that they were attacked. Jim Alt had been beaten and was very severely injured.
I was knocked unconscious. I couldn't protect her. I couldn't defend myself.
My dad looked at me and said, "Your sister's been murdered." I didn't find out till years later how bad it really was.
I'm going to say the body was around this position here somewhere. They found her lying here nude, and she also had some cut marks on one of her breasts.
Who would want to kill her, and why?
6 years later, in 1984, another young woman, Claire Huff, who was 14, was found murdered on Torrey Pines at nearly the identical location.
I just said, don't go down there alone. I think about her just about every day. She was my best friend.
You get to this crime scene, look at the body, and see what?
Again, there was a mutilation of the breast. My first thought was, hey, this is very similar to the one that happened 6 years ago.
How much evidence was there? How many leads?
Not any at all, really.
I just remember going crazy in my mind. Is there something I'm not remembering? Is there something I saw?
I want to put a face to this crime because it's been faceless for almost 37 years.
There really was no big break until 2012 when police finally got hits on the DNA evidence that they had from the crime scene.
San Diego police have identified a former San Diego police criminalist as one of two suspects in the 1984 murder of 14-year-old Claire Huff.
It was a big surprise that of all people in the world you could find as a suspect, that it would be somebody who had actually worked for the police department.
He had a nickname in the crime lab, right? You know what that was?
His nickname was Kinky. He liked strip clubs, he liked taking pictures of women.
My husband didn't do it. He didn't go after teenagers. I knew they were wrong.
This has multiple suspects. There are a variety of motives. As a murder mystery, this has everything you would want.